Hi guys, welcome to Becky Tarot. My name's Becky. I'm a spiritual advisor, clairvoyant and energy reader. So I'm finally going to carry on with the all signs. We did like 3 a few days ago, so let's see who's going to be next. I know some of you, well, a lot of you are probably out bonfire night watching fireworks, but I'm not. Baby's gone to sleep, other child is out. Okay. Cancer, you alright? Okay, Cancer. Let's get in the zone. Cancer, please, Spirit. Okay, so how they've shown it to me, that's quite funny. You've completed something, like a task, a cycle, like you've completed something like in your life, a stage. There's so many words to fit here, but you've completed it, but you're kind of like not sure how to step away from it, whatever you've completed. So how they're showing me is like you've finished, you've done it. And then you're like, kind of walking around in circles, like, can I go? Can I leave? Can I leave? You're like in a room, like, can I go now? It's like now they're showing me, so the room was white and it was your job to paint it green. You've done it, completed it, did all the little cracks, everything, and you're just stood there. You've received your payment and just stood in the room. And it's like, your guys, the universe, everyone's like, are you gonna leave? Or, and you, Cancer, are like, should I go? It's so funny. So let's see what the cards are saying. It's a really like, yeah, you're not sure what to do with yourself. So there was, right, so we've got the bounds, the toxic card. It's come out on its side, right? So there was something you were bound to. So this could be in physical format? In physical format. This could be energetically, you know, this could be to do with someone else. There was a toxic energetic tie, karmic tie, but like you was bound to with them, bound to a person, or it's just to do with yourself and you were repeating something you were bound to with different people, or just something you kept doing, self-sabotaging yourself. You've cleared it. Or this was like, it was a lesson. It's going to be different. For some of you, that this might include a Scorpio, or I can see Aquarius and Sagittarius, but it could be another water sign here. It's like poking out my deck, but yeah, it's some kind of a lesson, right? Lesson, job done. You're done. But you're just unsure on how to push forward. So, but this was hard. Like, this was something you felt bound to, toxic, you had lots of negativity. This is probably to do with like karma, karmic lesson here, I feel. You know, all to do with like your conditioning growing up. You've cleared something, like you spotted a pattern, or you learned a very deep lesson here, because this is strong energy that you felt bound. Like, I just had worthless. So in some way, this had you down. Like I said, whether this is something you kept doing to yourself, or what you were allowing other people to do to you, or just someone in particular. But check this, karmic, what is it? Partner, come out in reversed. This is what I mean. This is complete. I heard stagnant energy, so healing. Yeah, so you've been healing and doing your healing and your shadow work, from what I can see, working on yourself, right? It's complete, but you're a bit like we said in the vision, just, oh, can I leave now? And it's new, because when you come out of that room, when you step out, you're different. You've completed something, you're going to feel different. You're just very different. Your mindset's different. It's real growth. And you're still healing, but you've cleared something here. And yeah, there was some kind of link to your self-worth here. Yeah, so the dark night of the soul for some of you. You're coming out of your dark night of the soul. We have spring, but with this, I always get like the flowers that are opened up. So what else? New direction. Yeah, like big dreams. You're heading straight towards your like purpose and your dreams now. What you really want, but you're kind of have been at a bit of a pause because you've been figuring out your muse, like what to use to propel you forward, to push you forward. One more on this. That was weird. I don't know if this has cost you. You've shed a lot of tears. Could be to do with a like companion came through. I don't know if that's the word I'd use, but some kind of companion. I don't know why this Halloween card's been lingering around for a while, but we've come past Halloween now. So maybe that was just around Halloween time was when it finally cleared energetically. I think you also had to learn the art of surrendering and waking up to the fact that you cannot control. One more on this. Like you cannot control the situation as much as you. Yeah, for some of you, this was a lover that made you feel it's really messed with your self-worth. I'm not gonna lie, Cancer. And now this, oh look, overlying energy lesson, and then the deck split at shadow work and understanding. So this was, and then under the understanding is destruction. I think this really tore your world apart. I'm seeing shattered your world, shattered your life at some point, whenever this was. For some of you, this might have been to do with a connection and third parties interfering. It doesn't have to be someone cheating. It can be family members or like someone's job or someone's way, like their mindset. Can be a third party in your connection because it's something that's causing a blockage. Anyway, I mean, Cancer, you've cleared it. It was that acceptance and surrendering to, no matter how much I want this, how strongly I feel pulled, I have to fight that. I must fight the toxic negative and choose myself. And it was hard. This was hard for you to break this cycle and everything else, but you've done it. You obviously, there's still healing to kind of keep going, but you've cleared the karmic cycle or the karma that was around this karmic partner, soulmate who you had lessons. So you're waking up to, well, you have woken up to how to surrender, follow your guidance, and just be okay with your fears. Yeah, because that was the barrier. Fears, and just allowing it to be whatever it's going to be. No matter how... I just think you really proved yourself in whatever dynamic this has played out for you. You really proved to your guides, the divine, angels, universe, that you're ready. Oh look, cut the deck on self-worth. And what else is it split up? Guides. You're ready for more realness, more responsibility, but not as in, like, responsibility is in like physical form, like kids, dog. You're ready to... I'm hearing compatible, so I'm not really sure. And then I split the deck on separation. You're ready to come towards someone, or someone to come towards you that you're going to be very compatible with, whether they're new or old. It's going to be different. Like, I don't feel like I'm being pulled to dive into that energy. I just feel like there's going to be an encounter or a conversation with someone that now you're ready, because of that lesson, the karma that's cleared, you're ready to grow from this encounter or conversation. It's the best way for me to describe that energy. Let me just see what I see with my third eye. I think also you had to really learn the art of trusting in your guides, the divine and your universe, that even though you're in so much pain and you were fighting for dear life, you still had to like pull from deep within and have that trust, and that will be rewarded. Like, before I close my third eye on this energy, I just want to inform you guys of a vision that I got shown over the last week, which is that kind of vibe. I was given a vision from my guides of, like, I'm sure if you're one of my subscribers, you know that I'd had a nightmare with the father of my daughter and was treated pretty horrifically. Not a pity party here, but it was really low, a lot of low blows. And I got shown this vision where basically he was sat over there. There was like loads of girls and stuff, and I was on the floor. I couldn't walk, and it kept flicking between. You remember Bambi, I think it's when Bambi's born, and then Bambi's trying to walk, and the legs are all like. It was flicking between that and it was me. And do you know what? When I sunk into this vision, I knew the moment that they were showing me this, because I remember being that weak, and there was flicking between that Bambi scene and then it was me, and I was on the floor. The father of my daughter was like over there, and then he kept changing places, and then over here with a row of girls, whilst they all like laughed and pointed at me, and like that's to do with other stuff that he did. But yeah, and I literally couldn't walk. And I was like up, like head up from the floor, looking at, it was my higher self, was going to me like, come on, like, I promise you can do this, I promise you can do this. And I was just like fighting for dear life, just looking at myself, literally just looking at myself. And I was just like, I can't do this. And I had people pointing and laughing. The person that fucked me over was there getting other people to join in, and I was just like, I can't. And that higher self showed me and pulled me like, yes, you can. And then there's a few other things, and then I was like, it was like, when you have to go through physio and you kind of had those bars, and I slowly learned to walk again, basically. And that was hard, and this is that same kind of energy. Like, you had to dive deep and find that faith and trust in the universe and the divine, that even though you're at your darkest, your lowest, and you're trying to figure out how to walk again, that they've got you. And when they showed me that, I think back, it just takes me back to this, I get like a bit of a sunken feeling in my chest, because I remember being so weak, like, how am I gonna, and my higher self was like, you're gonna do this, you can do this, come on. And yeah, it's my faith and trust that's got me here today. So let's see what I see for, that's the same energy, and you are always rewarded when you show that faith. I don't know if you took a risk or a gamble or something, because you're flicking a coin up in the air, and then I'm hearing, it's either there she goes or here she goes. I think it's there she goes. So maybe you're gonna take a risk or a gamble, or you have, in order to like kind of head in your new direction. You've taken a risk and a gamble. That can show up in different dynamics, just like a risk and a gamble with moving or jobs, or putting yourself out there, or pushing out of your comfort zone. It's like the flick of the coin of the gamble, and then it comes back, and you're like looking at the coin turning round and spinning round, looking at the gamble, the risk that you took. Put it in your back pocket. Oh, and then the doors blow open like, And then it's like, here she comes. Obviously, that doesn't have to be like, if you're male and this resonates. It just feels like powerhouse, powerful. So you're either in it or soon to be in your highest form of power. Like, yeah, really in your vibe, element, in alignment, on the right route. I'm seeing people being gobsmacked as well. So this risk, this gamble that you take or you're taking is definitely going to pay off for you, Cancer. Really is. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel to grow, helps our energies to connect, so more of my visions and readings and videos will resonate with you. And if you're interested in private reading, info's in the box down below. Most people just email me at bekibtarot@gmail.com, bekibtarot2@gmail.com, whatever you like. Yeah, and in the meantime, Cancer, I send you so much love and light. Bye.